Hey guys, welcome back to the sports channel. Manchester United go to Villa Park on Sunday, and I have to start by saying I have no expectation from that game. We saw what Villa did to Bayern Munich. So I have no expectation. I don't think Manchester United have the mentality to go to Villa Park and actually get anything from there, based on what we've seen so far. So I have no expectation of that game. I don't know what's gonna happen, but whatever does happen, I just hope we don't get too embarrassed because I don't see anything but a L in that game. Obviously, as a fan, I'm hoping that's what we can do right now as a Manchester United fan is just hope that we can get something out of that game. But I don't see that happening. There's too many what's it called evidence that suggests that we're just not good enough. And against a team like Villa, who welcomed Bayern Munich on Wednesday and were able to dispatch them. You know, you can hear how Villa Park was roaring. The team's mentality, the strength that they showed, which is something that Manchester United is lacking. We don't have that mental strength. We don't have that cohesiveness. We don't have that mentality. That we don't even have the cojones, if you want to call it that. We don't have the sack to all those cojones. And Villa definitely did against Bayern Munich. If you watch my last video, you'd know that I already mentioned a few things that Manchester United are doing wrong in Europe that Villa are doing right. I mean, it just goes to show. And right now, it's the worst start for Manchester United since I want to say 86, 87 season. I mean, I wasn't even alive at that time. The last time we had this kind of start to a season. And Villa have been flying. You know, they've had a tremendous start to the season, and they have been flying. They've been doing well. So I don't expect anything going forward. The likes of Duran, Oli Watkins, Jacob Ramsey, Digne, even Emery, the manager, Una Emery. Me personally, he's a better manager than Erik Ten Hag. So I mean, we've managed to beat them. We managed to beat them last season. I believe it was Scott McTominay who got the winner at Villa Park last time he was out there. Unfortunately, McTominay is not here anymore. They sold him. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know who's going to get us the goals, but at the same time, I'm hoping. I'm hoping Manchester United. You know what we do. We just out of the clamped of death, we somehow manage to rise from the ashes. So maybe something that we might be able to put together again. That doesn't mean that this is how I want my club to carry on. So it's going to be a tricky one. And if these players want to play for this manager, Villa Park is where they need to show it. Jim Ratcliffe is going to be at Villa Park watching the game, so maybe they'll put on some display. The last time that guy was there was against Liverpool, and we lost what 3-0. So maybe they'll put on a bit of a display for Sir Jim Ratcliffe. But again, that remains to be seen. I don't know how that true is going to be. Maino, Mount, Maguire should be back. And Ugarte as well should be back if Maino is fit from the interview, the match preview interview that Sky Sport did, the interview that Sky Sport did for the match preview. Eric Ten Hag made it clear that those players are available. Ugarte is available. Kobe Mano, if he's fit enough to start, he will be starting in that game. And obviously, the long absentees are still there. Luke Shaw, Tara Malasia. So as a left, we don't have any left back in our squad right now. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that I can and do you really want to say. There's I don't, again like I don't have any expectation. We know how good Villa is, so we know how good they've been in the season so far. And hopefully Rasmus can start. I would like to see Rasmus starting. Well, yeah. So let's just run through the team quickly, and then on Sunday we'll just see how far we get, and we'll see what we get from that. So the back four still doesn't change for me, including the keeper. The back five it still doesn't change. We have Diogo Dalot on the left, Martinez and De Ligt as centre back, and our right back is Mazarawi. In the midfield, regardless of who's fit or who's fit, based on who's fit, I would go with Manu Ugarte, and I would play Bruno Fernandes next to him. At number 10, I'll play Ericsson. I just feel like, or you can swap Bruno and Ericsson. I just feel like there's a bit more balance when Ericsson is in the game. It looks like he can control the game. Whether or not we win the game is a different story. But it just feels the match that the team just feels a bit balanced. But so yes, I will go with Ericsson, Bruno, and I want to say Ugarte as number 10 and the two midfielders. On the right, I want Garnacho to come in. Ahmad hasn't really been doing enough for me this season. He hasn't stepped up from what he was showing. So I don't know if that's another issue with mentality. Maybe the weak mentality of the team is starting to rub off on him. He hasn't really beaten a player. He hasn't gone past any player. I was expecting him to do that against Porto. He didn't really do that. So I would go with Garnacho. We all know that Garnacho will always try to make something happen. So I'll go with Garnacho on the right. I'll go with Marcus Rashford on the left, based on the fact that he is discovering his form, and it was unlucky to be substituted based on the excuse that the manager gave, which was rotation. I don't understand why you take out the main threat of your team for rotation. I mean, you play him. It's it's got a few days to rest. It's got Friday. It's got Saturday to rest. You play him. Like it could have got a bit. We could have got more goal. We might have won that game. Maybe not. Who knows? But you still play him. You don't take him off because for whatever reason that you decide to cite whatever reason, you don't take him off. And up top, I'll go with Rasmus Højlund. I just feel like it's a bit more physical. It stays inside the box where Xerxes likes to drop, have that link up play, which again it's not a bad thing. But I just feel like when time as the game develops, you might want to make substitution. Why not take Bruno out or Ericsson out and then put Zexi on? Ideally, I would like to see Ericsson taken off in the second half and Zexi brought on, so Zexi can sit in that number, can play in that number 10 like he likes to drop. And it's got a good pass on him. He's got eye for the ball. I mean, eye for a good pass. He can link up play. I want to see him and Rasmus Højlund in go on the attack, and I'm hoping that the way we set up doesn't play into Villa's hand in regards to how Erik Ten Hag sets the team up. I hope it doesn't play into Villa's hand. And the reason why I said that is this: Villa can decide to just kick back, be organized, and then counter us. When they see that we've left space behind, they can just counter, just like they did against Bayern Munich. We saw what they did against Bayern Munich, and if you didn't see it, go watch that. Go watch that. Villa are cooking. Villa are cooking, and I just don't want to be, next on the menu at Villa Park. I don't want to be on the menu at Villa Park, but they're cooking. But yeah, that would be my match preview. It's just a quick one, and I just wanted to get it done quickly. But yeah, that's my match preview. So guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. I will see you guys on Sunday. Take care, guys. Peace.